Hey, what's up everybody? Happy 2012, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, hope everybody's doing well. Back here with another video. This is going to be my favorite films from 2011. It's going to be a video response to Critic Nick, a good friend of mine. Go check him out on criticnick.com. His YouTube channel, Critic Nick. He's also on Movie Live, that's movie with 2 O's. He's also a fellow reviewer on the House of Horror channel on YouTube, also on houseofhorror.tv, and I'll post all these links down below. So go check him out. Awesome guy, awesome reviewer, has great taste, and he's really turned me on to a lot of really cool movies I probably wouldn't have watched otherwise. So go check him out. And Nick, I haven't watched your video yet. I know you've already put it up, but I wanted to put get my video recorded and then go watch your list, just so I'm not swayed at all by your opinions. But yeah, anyway, here's my list. I'll try to be brief on this, and I haven't seen everything so far this year that I want to see. Of course, a lot of stuff's not released yet, and kind of housebound lately with the kids. I haven't really had a chance to get out to the movies a lot lately, and really just hasn't been a lot of stuff that I want to get out and go to the theater and drop the money on anyway. So anyway, I'll go and get started here. It's going to be my 10 favorite movies of the year, not in any order at all. And the first one I have on the list is The Help. And I know this is one up for an Academy Award this year for Best Picture, I believe, and also for leading actress. And I do think that it should win for leading actress. And I haven't seen all the movies, so it's kind of hard for me to really give a proper opinion. But The Help, I'm kind of partial to, because it takes place in my hometown. It was filmed really close to where I live now, and here at one of the local movie theaters. All the main actresses from the movie. Emma Stone was here, and a lot of other stuff like that. So I was really excited to see this movie. Get to see a lot of stuff around my area. Of course, the subject matter is not exactly something that you want to remember, and of course, it's about racism and the fact that they actually had help that was mistreated in a lot of cases. Anyway, really cool film. I enjoyed it. A film where you're kind of gonna laugh and cry. It's a really cliche film, and you already know what's gonna happen. But I enjoyed it. A lot of entertaining watch. And number 2 on my list is Captain America. I was actually kind of surprised. I enjoyed this one as much as I did. I saw it a few weeks ago, and a lot of fun. Great one to demo on a new home theater system or something like that. Really great picture on that one, on the Blu-ray. Next one I have is Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and this is probably my favorite film of the year. I just saw it recently, and I was just blown away by how much I enjoyed this movie. I'm a big fan of the original, or most of the original Planet of the Apes films, and I was just not expecting a lot of this one. I saw the one with Mark Wahlberg in it in the theater, and it really just left a bad taste in my mouth. The Tim Burton vehicle, and I did not enjoy that one at all. And this one, I knew it was all CGI apes, so I was that's why I didn't see it in the theater. But I heard a lot of good stuff about it, and I rented it, checked it out, and absolutely loved this movie. I'd highly recommend it to all you guys. It's not what you would expect at all. The trailer, I think, is really the worst part about this movie, because it really just made it look stupid and hokey, I think. So check that movie out. And next one I have is Rango. This is another one I was surprised I enjoyed so much. The reason why this one is on the list, I was going to put it as just an honorable mention, but I really enjoyed this movie. It's not a Pixar movie. I forget the company that does it, but another animation studio. And of course, Johnny Depp's in it. And this is similar to the Pixar movies in that adults and kids can both get a lot out of it. But check it out. And I know this one had a lot of controversy because a lot of the characters smoke and I think drink and stuff in the movie. But not intended for the younger kids. I would say probably 10 years and up. 8-10 years and up to watch this one. But really cool movie. Check it out. Next one on my list is I Saw the Devil. This is a Korean film, I believe, South Korean film. Really cool film. Check that one out for sure. By far my favorite horror movie of the year, if you want to consider that. Really more of a thriller, but some horror elements in there. Awesome film. Next one I have is Win Win, and this is the Paul Giamatti film. Really cool film about he's a wrestling coach. It's a drama. Next one I have is Insidious. This is another horror film. James Wan. Check it out. A lot of you guys, I'm sure, have already seen this one. Next one I have on my list is Super, and this is I forget the guy's name, but I forget all the actors' names in the film. But anyway, you probably heard about it. This is James Gunn, I believe, is who directed this one. The guy that did Slither and wrote Dawn of the Dead remake. But check that one out. It's really different than what you would expect. It kind of was marketed as something similar to Kick-Ass, and it is, but it's really more of a straight comedy than anything else. Next one I have is Contagion, and this is another big budget film. I can't think of the director's name right off, but I was surprised I liked this one so much too. This is one my wife wanted to go see. We saw this one on a double feature. We actually saw this and Drive on the same night, and I was thinking Drive was going to be the better of the films, but I actually enjoyed Contagion more. It really felt realistic to me. That was my favorite part about it. Realistic, interpretation of what would happen if this, happened, if there actually was an outbreak. Check it out. Matt Damon, Gwyneth Paltrow's in that one. I'm not a big Gwyneth Paltrow fan. I'm not a big Matt Damon fan either, but they both do a great job. Great casting. An all-star cast in that one. Next on my list is X-Men First Class, and that's another superhero movie. This was a big year for superhero movies, and I think a lot of good ones came out, as well as a lot of bad ones. But that's been my 10 favorite movies of the year, not in any particular order. And here goes honorable mentions. Sucker Punch. I know a lot of people don't like this one. A lot of mixed reviews on Sucker Punch. I enjoyed it. I didn't take it very seriously. I wasn't expecting much, and I did really enjoy it. Probably not something I'm ever going to watch again, but I really enjoyed it for what it was. It's a straight action film. Some stuff I could have done without, but I did enjoy it. Hobo with a Shotgun. This is one that I thought maybe was a little bit overrated, but I did enjoy it. Drive. That's another one I think was a little overrated in my book. I did enjoy the film, but people are coming out saying it's the best thing ever, and I just don't agree with that. The director of Drive I really enjoy. I enjoyed a lot of his older work, but I think this one was pushed a little too hard by some crowds. I was kind of hyped up about it and let down a little bit, but it is a really good film, and I do need to go watch it again. Red State. That's the Kevin Smith film. I really enjoyed that one as well. It's about the crazy church folks. I forget their name. Westboro Baptist Church. Is that the right name? Anyway, about this crazy church folks. They have a lot of guns and do a lot of crazy stuff. Really cool film. Got John Goodman in it. Yeah, check it out. Next one I have on honorable mentions is Hannah, and I did see this one in the theater. Really cool, like action chase type movie. Young girl who's trained really well. Anyway, check that one out if you're a fan of action films. And next one I have on my list, you may be surprised about this, is Crazy Stupid Love, and this is not in the same vein as your normal dramatic comedy, but that is what it is, and really enjoyable film. Another big Ryan Gosling film this year. Ryan Gosling seems like he's all over the place these days, but he's a good actor, so check that one out. Let me know what you think. And Warrior is another one. I just recently saw this like last week, and I enjoyed this a lot. Kind of interested to know how the MMA fans feel about it. I am a fan of MMA, but I don't really get to watch a lot of it because I'm not a millionaire. I can't afford to drop, $60, every month, twice a month, however often they run these fights. But I'd like to. I just can't afford it. But yeah, I'm a fan of MMA, and I did enjoy this film. I felt it wasn't really a great representation of how MMA actually is, but Cool film nonetheless. Next one on my list is Attack the Block. This is another one I feel was a little bit overrated. I did enjoy it a lot, but maybe a little bit overrated. The last one on my honorable mentions list is Green Hornet. This is a Seth Rogen film. And the reason this is on the honorable mentions list is because a lot of people shit on this film, and they really should have changed the name to something else, because, and I'm not a huge fan of the Green Hornet franchise, but it really was not like that at all, and I don't really know what they were going for, but you know, if you kind of put all that out of your head and just watch the film for what it was, I don't think it was a bad film. I'm not a Seth Rogen fan at all. I usually will not watch a film because he's in it, but I rented this one just to, you know, check it out. Got it on Netflix, and not as bad as what people are saying. And the last set of films I'm going to talk about here are some films that I saw and did not really like, and a lot of people liked it. So first one I have on my list is Cowboys and Aliens. This is one of the big summer films. I didn't really enjoy this one that much. It was kind of boring to me. It you know, Daniel Craig, Harrison Ford. I don't know. I kind of feel like I would have liked it more if it was just a straight Western. But yeah, it didn't do it for me. Next on my list is Super 8. Another one I felt was way overhyped, and I just didn't enjoy it all that much. Not bad. They kind of could have called it like Stand By Me 2 or something, but not a great film in my opinion. Not terrible, just not something that I like, and it was just kind of boring. Next is 30 Minutes or Less. This was a big comedy put out by the same guy that did Zombieland, and starred Jesse Eisenberg, I think his name is, and I think Aziz Ansari was in there. You had a lot of funny guys in there. But just didn't do it for me. I didn't really laugh very much at all. Didn't really think it was very funny. Not a bad film. I just didn't really enjoy it. The next movie is The Thing, remake, prequel, whatever you want to call it. This was a big film I saw on my birthday. It was one I was looking forward to, but I didn't really have high hopes for, and I'm glad I didn't, because it wasn't that great of a film. In my opinion, it's not horrible. I mean, I'm sure a lot of younger folks are going to love it, but if you hold it up against the Carpenter film, you're really going to be disappointed. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, another remake. I didn't hate this film, but I didn't really enjoy it all that much either. It kind of disappointing. You know, I kind of had my expectations up a little bit too high on this one, but not too bad. Katie Holmes did a good job, I will say that. The young actress, I thought, did an okay job in the film. Next one is Moneyball. I just saw this one last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever. Brad Pitt film, Jonah Hill. Everybody's talking about this one. I think this one may be up for an Oscar nomination as well, but I didn't really enjoy it. Kind of boring to me. I normally love sports movies, baseball movies, but this one didn't really have a whole lot of baseball in it, but not a bad film. And last one on this list is Thor, another superhero movie. I was really looking forward to this one, and this movie was just boring as hell to me. I didn't get into it at all, and just really boring from start to finish, in my opinion. And I haven't seen, these are movies I haven't seen yet that I want to see. 50-50, Melancholia, J. Edgar, that's one I really want to check out, and Hugo. And also the comedy 50-50, comedy drama. I think it was Seth Rogen or Joseph Gordon-Levitt is up for an Oscar nomination in that one. So, yeah, that's been my list, guys. Hopefully 2012 will be a better year. And thanks for watching. Peace.